killer. Wow. It's a super nice car. It's not rusty, it's not beat up, the interior's perfect. And before they stabbed it with whatever they did to make bullet holes and crash the other side,
screwdrivers.
This was a damn nice car.
Do you want to leave the door and the hold-up fender on it, or what?
Yeah. I want to leave the bullet holes
Just
in it.
fix
this side.
Yeah.
Hopefully, put the motor and tranny in it, make it drive and cruise.
Yeah. Just got back from my dad's. Everything went good. It all went back into place perfectly. We're going to start putting the motor in it, and hopefully everything else from the rest of the day goes out good.
Basically, we just put an alternator on it, new fuel pump, put a new pan gasket on the transmission, just getting it ready to rock and roll down the road.
Yeah.
Too much. And she's in. Got the engine and trans in, got the frame straightened out, about to get this thing fired up.
Ready? Nope. Cross your fingers.
Good job. It worked.
Everything seems to be going good. It fired up once we got the coil hooked up. That definitely helps.
Probably good. My whole crew worked all night. Scott and Aaron banged out the Model A. Casey, Jeff, and Jason worked on the Riviera. Casey's dragging that Riviera back today, and I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Casey really had me worried about the Riviera. After seeing it, I think it's pretty damn good. You know, I still don't see why anyone would pay more money just because it was in a movie. But if they're looking for a sweet ride, this one's it. You know, it's got a dent in the ass, but what sweet babies don't?
I like it. Good job, man.
It's a hell of a lot better than it did. So you think you and Nick Cage are gonna dig out of this hole?
Oh, yeah. These guys are giving me grief on this Riviera. I know what I'm doing, and I know what this car's worth. Man, screw y'all. I don't care what y'all say. 25% more money than a regular Riviera in this condition just because it was in the movie.
I think the parts car still brings more missing a motor and a fender.
Don't y'all got to do in there? I'm done wasting my time with these clowns. I got more important things to do. I'm gonna drive this car like a bat out of hell. Woo! I'd tell you not to try this at home, but you're probably already going out to get in your car. New glass came in for the Model A. Whew, they finally fit. It's right. Looks like we're gonna have a Model A for the swap meet tomorrow.
We're all beat. We've all put in countless hours with no sleep. It's a very satisfying part because all the hard work you've put in, this is where you get to see it all come together. A lot of these bolts on this old engine have these holes in them. And those holes are in there to put safety wire. If you put the safety wire through the bolt holes, and then you twist it up and put it through all the bolts, if one decides to come loose, the wire's gonna keep it from being able to spin. Therefore, it can't come all the way out and cause a big problem.
We're really excited to keep most of the original motor. This motor's a blend of old and new parts to keep it authentic to the car while adding some much-needed horsepower.
The guys are pushing on the Model A. They're trying to finish it up. My buddy Dennis is on his way over to look at this Riviera. I really wanted to hold this thing to the auction, but I'm on a tight deadline. I'm a little low on funds. He basically needs to just buy this car and take it to sell.
What's up, D?
What up, R?
Really don't want to get rid of it this way, but this Model A is eating up my budget, and I got to free up the cash. Nicolas Cage's car from Drive Angry, dude. Still got the bullet holes in it and everything else. You stay here and stay dry. I'll go get it.
Richard's a really good finder of cars. He buys, sells, and flips quickly when he calls. If it's something that interests me, I'll usually react pretty quick. Price getting cheaper. Oh, price just went up. Cost me $1,000, didn't it?
It's a 64 Riviera. The car's awesome. I mean, this thing is killer. He's gonna get in it, do a couple of burnouts, he'll be excited, and throw me a wad of cash.
Smoke them if you got them.
Dude, this thing, I already feel like Nicolas Cage. Of course, that might be because I haven't paid my taxes.
Excitement of driving a Nicolas Cage car is amazing. It just stalled. And I don't know, Richard, this thing's a hoopty. God, I got more than I bargained for. It's on fire. So is that a movie prop or is there a problem?
The car came from the depths of hell. For once, I'm on the other side of the fence. You're the guy with the cash, and I need it. So, you know, I want you to be able to make some money, but, you know, where do you think it needs to be?
I mean, a car like this, it needs paint. It's got bullet holes, been smashed. It's probably a $6 or $7 grand car.
I got to make something.
No, you don't.
This place don't run on itself.
Well, you called me down here to get you out of a trap, and you're in a trap. I think that this car is worth double to triple what I'm going to try to buy it for. I'm sure you didn't bury yourself in it, so.
No, I'm good. I mean, I'll tell you where I'm at. I paid $4,500 for the pair. I did all the work. I had some shipping. I had to get the extra parts car up here. I brought this one with me. I'm in at 7.
So you're $7 grand in it.
I only want to make $1,000 bucks.
Yeah, well, you ain't making 1,000.
Come on. I got to build stuff here. I'm on a tight deadline.
I got 8 grand in my pocket, but I'm not paying you that. I'll pay you $7,700. So I'm gonna peel 300 out of the stack, $7,700, or I'm out.
You own it. Give me the cash.
He needed 8 grand. We sell it at $7,700. I stole the car. That trailer looks awfully close.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Runs good.
Yeah, you still own it. So Dennis bought the car. Kind of bittersweet. Dennis and I have done a lot of deals together. He's a fair guy. He's one of my best friends. And if I'm gonna maybe not make the money that I want to, I'd like to see him make it. All right, guys, I just lost my ass trying to make up money on this Model A, so let's get it done. I paid $8 grand for this car, and when we're done monkeying around with it, it should be worth north of 50.
For my money, the early 60s was when Detroit got it all right. The fins on the Bel Air were big, but not ridiculous. The lines are clean. The car just looks smooth. Hell, if I could go back in time, I'd sell you a 60 Bel Air. They make everything for this car. They make suspensions, bolt-on. The new Camaro motors are LS3s, right?
400 horsepower.
Yeah. I think that's a wonderful place to start with. Yeah. And then, you know, modern transmission, modern motor, fuel injection. The interior, all we're doing is the seats.
The cafeteria table mat
You don't feel that?
Have got to go.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for the paint? I mean, it looks good, so we're not gonna touch it, right?
I don't want to. And to tell you, if you think that it can be cleaned up more, honestly, I don't think it can. I think we can buff it. I get John hunting some parts on it, but I tell you right now, I think we can build this car in a couple days.
Look at Jordan's face. What?
It's not that I've heard this whole song and dance before.
We don't have to build anything.
On this one, I'm 100% confident I'm gonna leave the wheel wells in it, and so I know that's where we have to stop. So
Right now.
right now. Let's give this one a wiggle.
Did I get you?
All in my ear, in my mouth.
We've shipped thousands of cars. This is the first one to show up with gasoline inside the crankcase.
Yeah. That's the light.
It practically had a full tank of gas inside the engine.
If it would have sparked one time, that truck, you would have been able to put it out. Hey, at least the inside of the motor will be clean. Oh, boy. On the back end of this car,
We're gonna hang Ride Tech control arms, replace the whole thing with a strong arm kit. So it's the upper link, both lower links, bag mounts. We're gonna use Fox shocks on it, replace the sway bar, basically get rid of all the junk on this thing.
coming down.
We're smart enough to use the right stuff. We may not look like it, but we're smart. The deal is we gotta make money because Richard bought some and one good car, and we gotta make this one car make up for all of it. But what we're not doing is we're not gonna mess with things that are gonna blow the car apart, take a lot longer, a lot of money to fix. It's a black car, it looks good, and it'll always look good. Almost all the work that we're doing is gonna be happening underneath the car. When we're done, it'll be 20th century on top and 21st century underneath. So we've got our 60 Bel Air pretty much completely torn down, at least all the mechanicals. We've got the driveline out, the front suspension, the rear suspension, all the steering out. Hey! Cool thing is we're gonna replace all of it, the whole thing. So the whole front of this car, the whole back of this car, all the suspension, rolling, stopping, up and down will all be brand new. We're putting a big motor in the Bel Air, and when you've got a lot of go, you need a whole lot of whoa. So we've got a set of 14-inch brakes here. So what I'm doing at the moment is actually installing the rotors onto the hat. And then we're gonna tighten them all up, and then we use a star pattern just to tighten them down, just like you put on a lug nut, and then torque them, and then we're gonna safety wire them.
Which one do you want it on? Cylinder 60 here, we're upgrading to a massive, massive sway bar. So when you go in the corner and you dive real hard, it don't go body roll off in a ditch. You can go in the corners way harder, way faster. It keeps the body straight. Anti-roll, anti-sway bar. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by on the second installment of our brakes done already. I've got both the rears done, and I'm working on the fronts. It's actually safety wiring the hat to the rotor. The reason we do that is because the brakes get really hot when stopping a big, heavy car that's going fast. The heat and vibration can cause the bolts to literally come unscrewed. So we safety wire them together in a pattern that prevents them from coming loose. Make sure that the rotor stays attached to the hat, because if not, we lose the ability to stop the car.
So I bought this car in a big nest up in Illinois. I thought the quickest and fastest money was gonna be the 68 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Turns out, it wasn't, and I was wrong, because it had a lot of rust in it.
In the end, all it was good for was a few donuts and a laugh. So after we got off that one, we could finally put our money where it belonged. A black 60 Bel Air. They don't get much better looking than this. Richard let us loose with the checkbook. Someone had put a 327 in. Got an LS3, 4L65 fuel injected. So we've got all the electronics, a brand new motor. Then we're going fast. Naturally, we had to control this thing, so we need to have good suspension. It's automatic, get in, turn the key, got the car low. And compared to how tall and dorky it was before, it's a world of difference. As for the look, I think it's pretty obvious.
Usually we'd paint a car, but this one already had a really good paint job on it. It was just a little old and needed a little bit of touch-up. Put a nice, good buff job on it, a little bit of polishing. This car shines great.
And then since we've already got a black exterior, black tires, figured we probably needed black interior. What Sue came up with is a massive improvement on the old seats. On top of that, the gauges are awesome. We don't have a high-tech motor and low-tech gauges. Everything about this car is brand spanking new, except for the sheet metal.
You see this car coming down the road, at first, you're not even gonna know what it is, because it's low, it's lean, it's mean. Then you realize it's a 60 Bel Air, and you hear how it sounds, and you see how fast it is. You're gonna park your little 5.0 Mustang and just go home whimpering. was a really hard thing for me to throw all the money and the time and the effort that we had in the 68 Cadillac and just kind of chunk it to the side. But Aaron assured me if I let him do what he wanted to do to this 60 Bel Air, we could make it back. I think he's right. We still got to sell it to prove him right. But this is one of the sweetest rides we've built here at Gas Monkey so far. This guy named Tim, I see him around at some of the car shows. Last time I ran into him, he had a 60 El Camino. Put a lot of work into this car, but I'm real happy with it.
In the real world, I'm thinking this car is worth about 50 grand.
Man, I need to go to that real world and buy them all. I mean, I've got 1,000 man-hours in this car, just pure labor. I was gonna price the car at probably $78,500.
I'm not gonna be able to do that, but how about 55?
I can come down 10 grand to 68.
Why don't we just say 60 and call it a day?
You've been awful quiet. What'd you come for?
Look at the car. Looks nice. 60 grand sounds about right.
60 Bel Air for 60 grand, huh?
Yep, that's where I'm at.
I guess it's a one owner. Hasn't ran and drove him forever. I don't know.
It's a Lincoln, and it's 10 miles from the shop.
Correct.
Typically, they come two ways. Good, really bad.
Yeah. The Continental, well, it was designed by Elwood Ingle, and he was Ford's design chief of that era. And in '66, Elwood gave this car all new sheet metal exterior, a redesigned interior, and for the first time, even a tape player. Good job, Elwood. That dang sure ain't a 66.
No, more like 86.
Ugh. So when we get there, I'm walking to the back of the house, I see another Lincoln. I'm like, does this guy not know the difference between like 85 or so and 1966? What's going on, sir?
Got a Lincoln I want you to look at.
Richard Rawlings.
Hey, Greg Brindle. My name's Greg. I was interested in the house out of the estate. Didn't get the house, but I got the 66 Lincoln that was sitting in the garage.
So that's like an 80-something. Where's the 66 in here?
Good one's right in here.
How long's it been in here?
25 years.
It's the right color.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna have a Continental hump in the back of it. Maybe I got my years wrong, but...
Inside the garage is the one I came to look for. A real, true, one owner, 1966, two-door, hard top, green on green, sitting in the garage. Full of dirt and mouses and flat tires and junk and doesn't run. Horrible. I'm missing the back window trim.
The color on it's rad, though.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool.
It's a smooth trunk, coupe, hardtop.
Little dent here.
So you bought this from the estate. The car, the house, everything, all original, same owner.
Yeah. Paid $2,000 for the Lincoln, but I think Richard might be interested in paying a little bit more, so we'll see what happens. I'd like to try to get 4 or 5 out of it.
How much is this pig?
I was thinking $1 a pound, $5,100.
Greg, trying to be, I guess, funny, told me $1 a pound, and it's about 5,100 pounds. It's not gonna fly in my book. Does it have keys?
No keys.
No keys. And I don't know, Aaron. That's a lot.
I like it. I think it's a great car. I mean, obviously we got some damage over here.
Well, I don't think it's worth that, man. I think it's worth about 3,500 bucks.
I'd do 42. Kind of that's what I got into it, and just want to get rid of it, get my money back out.
I think the car's a strong $3,500 car, but that's about it. Plus, somebody's gonna have to get it out of there, and that's not gonna be easy. So I'd say 3,500 like it sits.
66, one owner.
Ugly, dented, doesn't run, missing chrome. I don't know. How about 4 grand?
4 grand. It's yours.
Cool.
All right. Double my money, even though it was only a couple thousand. I wasn't interested in the car. I was trying to buy this house. And I kind of got the Lincoln as a little bit of a booby prize based on its condition. So now Richard's the boob, I guess. But
golly, I don't even know about how to go about getting it out, Aaron.
Right here. Just a little piece at a time. Buying and selling old cars for a while now, and typically we get a good deal because people selling it don't have any idea how to remove it from the place it's in. Really, it's just a matter of leverage.
Yeah, I'd have never figured this one out by myself. No.
Come on, come on. Stop! Stop, 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 stop. Release it. We actually get it around the side of the house, only to realize that being on flats and our trailer being so tall, there was no way we were actually going to get it up on it and still have the back half of the car intact. I think we're gonna have to call it on this one.
Well, let's pull it out to the open where the rollback can get it, and we'll just have Chris grab it and bring it. So I called Chris over at SWAT. He's the tow truck driver, and I told him to stop by, get 4 used tires, as long as they sort of resemble each other and they fit on the car. That way, when it gets there, we can roll it around and see what we're working with. At the end of the day, it's a decent-looking car. I think I might have paid a couple $100 too much for it, but if it does get running and driving, I think it'll sell just like it sits. Maybe a good clean job, wax job, and actual tires that will match, and the hubcaps back on it, and the chrome pieces that are missing. But I can get there. It's what I did. Well, we got the hard part done. We got it out.
All right, good job. A lot of work.
I know, and all you did was just stand there, dude.
It was easy.
Golly. All right, man. Thanks a lot, dude.
Who's in my damn spot? So we get back from lunch, and we're the first ones back. I kind of thought I'd get my parking spot back, and there was a Lincoln in the way.
Looks like it's been sitting somewhere for a long-ass time.
What is it, 68, 66?
Man, I don't know much about Lincolns, to be honest with you.
I don't either. Looks cool. What do these things come with, 460? It looks like they had a bowling ball in the back of the car.
And it looked like a pawn shop in the back.
What is it?
City Slickers 2, pile of nuts and bolts, Willie Mays picture.
Where does he find the at? That color's dope, dude.
Can do some cool with this.
White walls, laid up.
So I don't know much about Lincolns. For some reason, this one's kind of got my attention, though.
Speak of the devil. That's a hell of a parking spot.
I kind of own the whole thing. What are you numbskulls doing around my Lincoln?
I was checking it out.
Did you finally buy something cool?
Well, it took us about an hour and a half to get out of the garage where it was at, man.
What's plans with it?
Sell it.
That's what I do. Now, I could tell Casey was kind of digging it because he's asking more questions than he ever does. Now, I haven't touched this car other than dragging it out of the garage, and Casey's over there with hopeful eyes.
How much you pay for it?
I kind of feel like I overpaid for it. $4,000.
I don't think you really overpaid for it. I don't think Richard actually even knows how much he's got here. I think the car's worth more than he thinks it is.
Why is the side all...
Out in the hot sun talking to you two numbskulls when y'all should be in there working.
I can't let Richard know that I'm actually really interested in this car. I've been around him long enough to know that you gotta kind of have your poker face. How much you take for it as is to me today?
You sucker burn every minute. Maybe sometimes that sucker works for Gas Monkey. You know, part of the car business is just knowing when you screw up and knowing to get off the car. So I overpaid for this beast, and I'm gonna let Casey have the problems of fixing it and figuring out what to do with it. I'm just gonna sell it to him quick now. I need the cash, and I need it right now. Give me 4 G's and something profit, and we'll call it done.
Keep him out here a little bit longer. He's sweating.
He starts sweating.
I think if he sweats a little bit longer, he's gonna keep going.
What is this? Are y'all gonna gang up and try to out-Gas Monkey me?
Hey, this is the deal. All right, we got a deal. I'll let you go inside so you can get inside and do whatever it is you do in the air conditioning. I'll give you $4,000. I'll give you a case of beer, but you gotta deliver it to my house.
You know what? I think I overpaid. You own it.
All right.
$4,000. I need that in cash, and I ain't financing it either out of your check.
Well, I need to
Thanks
deliver
for helping. Thanks for helping with the negotiation.
No problem, no problem.
I think I came out like a bandit on this one. I need it home tonight, too. So,
I don't see $4,000.
yeah, I'll have it to you. Hey, we put those keys in the car?
Yeah, let me take care of that for you.
$4,000 is a good deal in my book, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, take it home, clean it up, show him some pictures, and hell, maybe even sell it back to him after I'm done with it.
Hey, the beer store's the other way. And make sure it's cold. So you're thinking to yourself, the circus is in town, like a German circus. Well, not really, but still a good day because the Shorty Volkswagen van just got here to Gas Monkey. And my idea is this. The guys have been through a bunch of big builds lately, and it's time for a little fun, funky little project. But there won't be any fun in Funky Town if Aaron can't get his Sparknugan up to it. Shorty Short Bus.
It's a bad-shaped soda can.
Yeah, it looks like a handful of drive. Looks like get a little bit of rodeo action if you find a speed bump.
I think this thing would be hilarious with a big monster Volkswagen motor.
I think it'd be hilarious with a motor that ran. Take one look at this foreign-made monstrosity, and you know I'm gonna love it. I absolutely love it. I really do. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. I think it'll work.
Well, I'm down. Sure enough, Aaron actually likes the short bus. Are those red Hanes? That's pretty sweet, man. And as long as Aaron's jazzed on a project, that makes my life easy, so I'm down.
Hey, well, do we get a special prize for someone to be able to drive this thing on the freeway?
Dude, somebody will be able to drive it. What are you talking about? Unless the semi goes past you too fast.
I will hold you to that.
All right, well, then it's settled. We're gonna build it.
Sure.
Bring it in. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Me and Aaron were talking a little bit, and I think the smartest thing to do is build the entire underneath, front suspension, rear suspension, brakes all the way around, new motor, new train. Just go new everything, front to back.
Which isn't very far.
This is a short one. But other than that, I don't want to spend more than about $7,500 on it.
What's it worth done, 8?
I think it's worth 12.5-ish done. So I think I have a better chance of selling it if it's just down low with good-looking wheels and tires and it's reliable.
If it's just a little fun toy, I mean, is it really worth days worth of labor fixing the roof? You want us to roll it on the side so you can look at it?
Tilt it over?
You probably could.
If it's a massive undertaking, it's gonna take us 3 or 4 extra days. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. Squeeze, get it? Squeeze together.
Got it.
Got it.
So the plan's real simple, and we need to have some fun on this one. So we'll get it riding low with new suspension. We'll chunk a motor in there because it doesn't have one. Shiny wheels, get Casey to smooth out the top, paint it green and white and make it pop. Boom. Then it's off to Sue to get the interior finished up, and the monkeys won't be short on fun with $7,500 and 10 days to get it done. Am I gonna make money on the short bus? Probably not, but it's kind of fun, it's kind of kitschy cool, and if we can have a little fun, raise a little morale in the back, great, you know, and then if we can break out of it, fine. If we can't, then it'll just be another one of those losers.
Richard left us to carry down this little VW bus. Instead of have fun with this. So the way I look at it, for once, I'm just gonna follow orders.
What are we doing?
Start tearing it apart. You just got here and you already broke something?
I like the vans, but I hate this van.
Yeah, this van's a piece.
This van is sad. I'm so sad because I'm small.
I got this problem.
All right, let's put it on the lift.
How do y'all plan on putting it on the lift? This is gonna be a task. Now what? I think that's gonna happen. Nope. I think it's too rotted.
Not gonna get inside far enough.
We'll take tires off, put the arms in, and just do it that way. I mean, we got no other choice.
May roll back on his.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep on.
Against this rotor.
Son of a... On the next episode of Fast and Loud, will they learn how to jack up the bus?
Aaron, you got any ideas on how we can get this thing elevated?
The biggest problem is there's some damaged frame rails in the back, so we don't trust their strength. And then the other thing is jack stands have to really be in front of the back wheels, and they really need to be behind the front wheels. And then it's like the world's worst teeter-totter. And so, job one, pick the stupid car up.
Too bad we don't have leg extensions for the forklift.
We do.
We do?
Right over there. We sure as hell do.
This is but it's 100% real. I'm talking about weld the skid onto the bottom, the center of the bottom of this thing. You slide the forks underneath and pick it up. Why don't we do a test right now?
Yeah.
We have like the coolest bad idea, which is where we just weld sticks to the bottom of it and pick the whole truck up with the forklift, which gives us like this all-terrain, anywhere auto lift. It might not be a good idea, but it's cool. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Weld it.
Being the ringleader of a circus is like being king of the monkeys. Do I look too much like Liberace? Or more like Vicente Fernandez? Anyway, animals don't always behave like they should. Casey's always late to work. I
can never find Aaron.
You know, you've got your back flips, and you gotta make sure you stick all this stuff.
Christy never knows who the boss is,
Go, scooch.
and you have to deal with a lot of egos.
I can do anything.
Even who nanny gives me trouble once in a while. That's my favorite monkey. At the end of the day, there's still no business like show business. I'm a star. I'm a star, a bright, shining star. Come on, Shorty, it's showtime. Kids, don't talk with your mouth full.
Okay, I give up.
No matter what, the show must go on. Woo! Step right up. Get close to your television sets, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to see the weirdest, the craziest, the shortest Volkswagen van.
This thing wouldn't even fit on our lift. We couldn't put it on jack stands. It barely even fits on the floor jack. So, I welded some sticks to the bottom of it and picked it up with the forklift.
We don't build Volkswagen vans every day at Gas Monkey Garage, but we can build anything. Hey, that's my shirt. These camels are crazy.
And because we know nothing about German parts, we relied on air-cooled for the wheels, the transmission, and the brakes. And they're not only cute, they're awesome. Wagon's West front suspension, bug rear suspension, and a nasty little 2-liter motor. This thing ought to get it.
Will you quit eating my shirt?
Since the cut up on it was so rough, we had to jump right into body work. We started smearing the plastic. We finally got some shape to this thing.
I told Casey what I wanted for paint. Vibrant colors, something wacky, something 60s, weirdness. And he painted it baby blue and white. So what we got is a 68 Ford F100 pickup. We've got an engine from a Lincoln Mark 8 and a front end from an 06 Crown Vic. But why stop there? We're gonna create a super truck by combining parts that usually don't go together. But Aaron's a genius and he'll make it work. We'll add a rear end from an 01 F-150, Mustang exhaust, and special edition Shelby wheels. If this thing isn't Frankenstein enough, Casey's going with the original paint color. We checked the VIN number. This one's gonna be boxwood green.
We finally sorted out all the pieces and parts for the 68 short bed. Go ahead and disassemble this stuff, and then the first thing we're going to have to do is modify the frame to accommodate all the performance upgrades we're planning. We're gonna ditch the coil buckets, this whole cross member's coming out, the I-beams, the old steering, everything's coming out and going away. You know, we're combining so many parts of different cars together, we started calling this truck Frankenstein. So I guess this is the part where we get after it with a torch. I really like our 1968 Ford pickup truck. Working on it is a mechanic's dream, but I won't be having any dreams this week, because that would imply I'd have time to get to bed at some point. We got the engine back in, and the transmission seems to clear nicely. But the exhaust system could still be a problem. What we're gonna do is cut the exhaust into pieces and use it as a kit and make it fit in our truck. The good news is the front end's complete. So today, we're gonna work on the back half of the truck, starting by relocating the gas tank. The reason we're going through all these extra steps with the gas tank in the back is simple safety. We're just trying to get the gas tank out of the cab with the driver. All right, so we've got all of our heavy fabrication done. It's getting late, and we're definitely in a time crunch, so we gotta get this to the paint shop.
This truck is getting the royal treatment. We're using absolute top shelf primers and paints. Just the materials alone are gonna cost more than $3,000, but it's gonna be worth it. This will be a show quality truck.
While KC has been painting the body, we've been going non-stop at the garage. Finishing the frame, working on the motor. There you go. Now we've got to get this truck back and get it running.
I spent $7 grand, materials, labor, all that stuff, but hell, it is kick-ass. What's the plan today?
Try and finish the truck, and I think we'll probably be unsuccessful, so we'll try and get as far on that as we can. We've got a major deadline that we absolutely can't be late. It's not like there's a fallback plan. We absolutely can't miss this one, so we'll keep working until we fall down or get the job done. no change.
Maybe we get it running. Aaron always plays it cool when he's under pressure, but I'm freaking out. This truck's gutted, it won't start, and this thing's got to be on the auction block in less than a day. This situation's not good.
We're in the last day, last 24 hours before our car has to be somewhere, and there's no front end, there's no back end, and it doesn't really run yet.
We built this truck from the ground up using parts from multiple vehicles and making them all work together. I've already got 20 grand in it, but I'm betting big that it'll sell big at the auction. I just hope they get it done in time.
We'll carry on, made noise. Let's finish up. I just want to get something out of it. The truck's motor made noise, and that's good enough. This modern engine has a lot of sensors. Only about half of them are hooked up, so we're going to keep plowing ahead with the wiring. These Shelby wheels and tires cost $3,000 bucks, but well worth it for the look. The last major bit of work to be done is the exhaust system. Since we don't have an exhaust bender here, the only way this gets done quickly is to send the truck to the muffler shop. All right, truck's all loaded. Fix ahead of the exhaust shop, get it back, just finish up the last little details, head to auction. All right, so we just got the truck back from the exhaust shop. It's gonna be 7 hours we have left before we have to be on a trailer. We've probably got 15 hours worth of work, finish up with the wiring. But we've got 3 guys working on it, so gonna haul ass, see if we can't make it.
These go to the starter down here. They got that close.
Everything's So we've got a new problem. Scott and I just discovered the muffler shop managed to tangle the new exhaust system in the wiring.
It's just a mess.
How did he manage that?
If the hot pipes burn through the wiring, it could short the truck out, make it undrivable. This late in the game, that's the last thing we need. The only thing that would make this worse is if Richard was here. He'd be freaking the hell out. Wherever he's at, I hope he's too distracted to call and check in.
That's enough.
I got it snug now. What does that look like back there? Good enough?
Yeah. It took us a while, but we managed to fix the exhaust, sort out the wiring. The question now is whether we can finish this thing in time to make it to auction. It's gonna be close.
It was in pieces, and it needed everything. And that's what Gas Monkey does best. Make them fast, make them loud. In this case, we made it fast, loud, and green. It's everything it's supposed to be. It's a badass hot rod.
You know, it's a badass hot rod, but it's a brand new truck. It's like a wolf wearing sheep's clothing. We picked up this motor that had allegedly been sitting for 15 years. Gave us a little bit of trouble, but we think we maxed out the potential of this little motor. The wheels are a big indication of what's going on underneath the hood and underneath this truck. These are special edition Shelby 20s, all the way around, 9s in the front, 10s in the back. We color match the bumpers, the grill, the door handles to the wheel, just to tie it all together.
We pulled the dash pad, smoothed it out, put in a set of classic instrument gauges, put in a nice little AM/FM stereo.
It runs like a scalded ape. 236 horsepower, 245 foot-pound of torque. We expect to see better than 20 miles a gallon on this. You got your choice of 20-mile-a-gallon cars. It could be a junk import, or it could be one of these.
I'd go with one of these.
The Frankenstein F100 was his cash cow. He bought the truck for $2,500. He installed a modern engine, put in an exhaust from a Mustang, and the suspension from a Crown Vic. Richard also gave the truck a show-quality paint job, custom wheels and tires, and worked his crew around the clock. All told, he spent $29,500 on parts and labor. He hit a home run at auction when the truck sold for $50,000.
Where are we at? Dripping Springs, Texas?
Dripping Springs, Texas.
This is where, like, everybody's moving, man. I heard that the Martin brothers live out here. Jesse James lives out here and shoots guns and stuff.
And if they knew we were yanking this car in their backyard, they would not be happy.
You know, Dennis and I are always looking on the interwebs and keeping track of what pops up. As a matter of fact, it's kind of odd sometimes because a lot of times when something special pops up, we call each other before we call the owner of the car just to double check the facts.
Are you excited?
I'm always excited, man. This thing popped up on the interwebs. I called you immediately. A couple days ago, a 1965 Shelby GT350 popped up on one of the more popular websites. And I'm looking at it going, well, that's just impossible. I mean, this is a very, very special car.
65 Shelby, holy grail of Shelbys.
Bam, you heard it right here, right now.
Only Mustang makes it happen. These aren't just words, it's a fact.
The 65 Shelbys, that was Carroll Shelby's foray into building mass production cars for Ford. Stripped down, loud, full-on race cars that the everyday guy could buy.
65. It's the first year, 100% pure Shelby. Every year after that, they started farming more and more things out. So anybody that's a major collector, he wants a 65 Shelby. Most of them were raced, most of them were wrecked, and most of them do not have the original motors.
How many 65s do they make?
562. This is a one family-owned car. It's supposed to be 19,000 actual miles, all numbers matching. Survivor cars right now are actually bringing more than restored cars. You know, it could be a $500,000 car.
What?
So we're gonna be the first ones to get to see it. We got the first opportunity to buy it.
Let's go see what we got. How you doing, sir?
Fine, how you doing?
Richard Rawlings.
Matt.
Matt, we spoke on the phone. This is Dennis.
Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Dennis.
Dennis
This is my mom.
Karen
Nice to
and
meet you.
Matt.
Morning, ma'am.
Hi,
Nice
Dennis.
to meet
Thank
you.
you. Nice to
I
meet
guess
you.
your phone's been blowing up a little bit on this one, but thank you guys for letting us have first look-see. I'm all
Yeah.
excited like a little kid. Let's check it out.
All right, it's right over here. Why don't you grab a corner right there?
Sure enough, there's a 65 GT Shelby sitting in the garage. Holy cow.
So your dad's brother bought this new in Huntington Beach.
That's right, his oldest brother.
And on the phone, Richard, he told me his dad, who must be an incredibly smart guy, traded his brother a Ranchero for this even up.
My husband was a Ford man all the way. In our 44 years of marriage, he's had every conceivable Mustang that there has been. But the Shelby, once he got that, he hung on to it. Recently, my husband passed away.
When was the last time it ran and drove?
1988.
So this car's never left the family.
The overspray looks right.
Yeah, isn't that crazy how they were that sloppy on the deck lid?
It only needs to look good from the outside going fast. You guys think the motor or anything's ever been rebuilt or?
Original. I don't think my uncle knew enough about cars to do anything to it, and my dad knew enough not to.
The original tag with original rivets. There's your
683.
SFM number, which is the same as that, so that's good. Let's see if I can go down and see if the number matches the fender number. What's important about a Shelby is they have two sets of numbers. One is the Ford number, which is a hidden number, and the other is a Shelby number. The hidden numbers are never given out.
Did you find this number yet?
I just got it cleaned, and it looks right, but I'm gonna take a picture just to make sure. We're fortunate enough that we could see the hidden number underneath the passenger fender.
Is that our number?
Yep.
Rad.
These numbers match, and man, this thing is right as rain. It's game on from here on out.
What's gonna get it done, guys? Dust is getting to me.
I think more than dust is fixing to get to you because I haven't told them this, but they want more than they were asking for it.
Yeah, I didn't expect quite as much response as I got from this.
So they listed his car for 115 grand, which we both knew was pretty low. And we knew the competition was gonna drive up the price. I had told Richard we'd probably be splitting 200K to take this one home. We were actually the first ones to call.
Yeah, I didn't expect quite as much response as I got from this.
Matt proceeded to tell us, we got a ton of guys that, want to fly out here on their private jets and gonna bring bags full of cash and everything else. So it's gonna cost us more. How much more?
If you guys want to give me $350, you can walk away with it right now.
When he said $350, that's not more. That's what I call a hell of a lot more.
Well, that's triple the original price and double what you and I discussed before I came down here.
A lot has happened since then.
It only took 3 hours.
You'd be amazed how many emails people can send and phone calls people can make in 3 hours.
Well, yeah, but you know how that goes. Then they don't show up. We're here, we're ready to spend some money. So 350 grand, I don't know, but I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to think about it. There's guys flying around in their private jets trying to land with bags full of money. Really? Think you're the only one out there with a private jet and a bag full of money? You just don't know my boy D right here. Come on. I want to say 250, but I know you're gonna tell me no, so how about 300? For a 65 Mustang. It's gotta be a record.
What do you think? All right. Mom's happy, I'm happy.
All right, thank you, Miss Karen. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So we got the deal done at 300.
Did we steal it? Absolutely not. Did we pay a fair price? Yes. because a car like this is not gonna come up again. It's just not. I hope you guys are as ecstatic as we are.
I can't wait to hear it running again.
I bet you we have it running within a few days. I think at 300 grand, I'm a little worried about it, but you know, we did what we had to do. Now we got to get it back, get it running and driving, and show up at a Mustang meet. 300 grand for a 65 Mustang, you gotta be kidding me.
Woo, what is this? Oh, man. Are you kidding me? A 65 Shelby? Oh, yeah. Finally. Finally.
Where did you come from?
Hey, I smell these things coming. Are you kidding me? A real 65 Shelby?
Well, I figured I'd bring something that is in your expertise, sir.
Man.
One owner, one family owned. It went from the brother to the brother. 19,000 miles.
I want to see the inside of this thing.
Real GT. The shizzle. You know what's in the registry on this?
What's that?
The VIN number in 1966, and that is it.
Dude, this is a legit car. This is a real Shelby. So Rich and Dennis roll in with one of the most exciting cars for me ever here. A 65 Shelby GT350, a 19,000-mile original one-owner car. These cars don't exist.
Look at the number.
Oh, geez, could you got it in a closer one at the end?
We're there. We're 9
to
away.
the end.
Is this thing freaking sick? So
Actually,
you
7 away from the
restored
end.
like #1, right?
Of 66. I've actually restored a couple of these rare Shelbys, including 66 Shelby 001 that sold for like $450,000.
Well, this is 65.
9 numbers from this one, yes. This is a super rare car. I mean, this is what I live for. These kind of cars, this is what I used to do. This is what I love.
So correct me if I'm wrong. This was a demonstrator.
Okay.
So the car that you restored, serial #1, should have been incredibly similar to this.
It is, yes. Yeah, the only thing that was really, really unique about car #1 is it had a vinyl top. It was deleted after that, but these cars are so unique getting into these last 10 and the early ones in 66 because they were trying all these different ideas. They had parts carried over from both years because they were transitioning over. This car's the shit. This is it. This is the ultimate in the Shelby world of unique, historic, and original and limited. I mean, these are the most limited Shelbys ever made. Man, dude, you have just made my year. How much you give for it?
300 grand.
If I can get this running, which I have no doubt I can, you can make about 200,000 profit on top of that.
I told you, see there?
You're always talking about the Holy Grail, and I'm always in. This actually could absolutely be that.
See there?
I have to back it.
That's it. I'm out on the Holy Grail part. It's not sold yet. We did our part. We went and got it. You get it down and get it running.
All right, I can do that. This is my new baby.
As far as what we're gonna do to this 65 Impala, I'm not sure yet. Sure is a lot easier when we don't have to load it ourselves. I pay the guy, I get the car, turn it over to Aaron, and let him figure it out from there. It is a little crusty.
That's not bad. It needs a paint job so bad, but I tell you, if we paint it, we're gonna own it. We're not gonna
we'll never get our money out of it.
Because it ain't that kind of car.
I agree with you 100% there. The Impala is not only one of Chevrolet's most historic cars, but it's also one of the best-selling full-size cars in America as well. It set the standard for comfort and value. In 1965, Chevrolet introduced the 4th generation of the Impala with a total redesign. And apparently, someone thought it was waterproof. What were they thinking?
Hey, guys, come on out.
All right, I got a $2,500 65 Impala.
I just got a metal dash in it.
Aaron's gonna tell you what you're gonna do to it, because he's already got a grand master plan. After seeing this car for 3 minutes, nailed it.
That's exactly it. It's a 327 automatic. I assume it's a power glide. It's an AC, power brake, power steering car. You wanna go to lunch, this is the car.
Hell yeah, you can fit everybody in it.
The funny thing is, you don't have to do a great big, oh my God, to a car. You can do really nice, subtle stuff that really changes things. So we're gonna take the signature Impala triple nipple taillights and flatten them out smooth. So, paint guy, this is what I got for you. Bunch of nothing, because we're not gonna paint it. We're gonna try and buff it and see what happens. The paint that's on it will look great. The areas that are orange, not fixing that.
Like always, time and money. Let's push it in and get started. Quicker we get it built, quicker I can sell it. I shut the hood, open the door.
How long do we have on it? A month?
You know, keep dreaming, KC. With a budget of 10 to 12 grand and 2 weeks to get it done, I can easily flip this Impala for 20, 25 grand. Oh, I get to ride?
Well, you ain't gonna push. Might as well get you to steer it.
See if we can get you to do something.
Aaron's got a plan for the 65 Impala, and I think he can tell you all about it in one breath. Go, Aaron.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna put Willwood brakes on it, the race kit, 14-inch brakes on it. It's gonna have 6-piston calipers. I'm gonna pull the motor and transmission out, send it over to Jamie at HCW or HWC, whatever. I'm gonna have the motor completely rebuilt, 327, power glide out, have it rebuilt. I'm gonna have them detail the engine bay, stick the motor transmission back in the car, then use Ride Tech suspension, which is all new strong arms, rear and front, use their Ride Pro management system on it, and then we're gonna put a set of American Racing 20s on it with a set of Toyo Proxy ST2s on it. I'm gonna do a couple things to the outside of the car. On the tail lights that are faded and cracked, I'm gonna ditch them. We're gonna put flat lenses in it. We're gonna polish the paint best we can, polish the chrome. After all that's done, we're gonna send it over to Sue, and we're gonna have the stock interior completely redone inside the car. Boom.
What's it today, 104?
I'm so hungover. I hate being short. Stinking Texas heat or not, we still have to get this Impala tore down and then get the motor and transmission out and get it rebuilt.
Up we go. Got the Impala in the air. We're draining all the fluids now. We're gonna pull the drivetrain out, cut the exhaust off, get it outside, get it power washed.
Really? Dan, that was boring.
Well, what the hell do you want me to say? I'm trying to work. Watch it. At this point in our day, we really don't know what exactly is going to happen. All that we know is we're going to remove the driveline.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We removed most of the exhaust. Once we get that done, things will get a whole lot lighter around here. I'm in the mood, too.
I remember my first motor pulling out.
Whoop, whoop.
Don't get that.
What's going on? Are we still gonna have this on the ground in a couple days?
I don't see it being a problem at all.
Air ride going up and down, big brakes, wheels, tires, everything ready to rock and roll?
We're doing the AirPod, so that's real simple.
Man, this is working out all right then.
Yeah, go have a beer.
Go sit down somewhere.
Now that we got all the suspension on, it's time to move on to the air management system. Everything's all on one tray. You got your valves, you got your compressor, you got your tanks, you got all your wiring. It's plug and play, super simple. It's gonna be in the trunk. Can't put it underneath the car. There's not enough room underneath there.
God, it smells like rats in here.
It does.
Ow! Why are there spiders in here?
One of the cool things about our Impala is the taillights. Ours has a bullet taillight. You got it. So it sticks out. But one of the things Aaron wanted to do was make a flush fit one. So we're gonna get rid of this lens. This one here will set in and be a flat lens.
The taillights were pretty badly damaged from exposure to the sun.
This may not work.
And we could order new ones, that'd be easy enough, but I don't like easy. What I want to do is actually flush them. And it's a trick I'd seen someone else do before. It worked out really well, so we're gonna give it a shot here. And I think we can make it work well.
Bam!
Look at that. Look at that.
So there's just a few days left to get this Impala build done.
Well, there it is. Motor tuned and tested and ready to go.
So we're getting the engine back from our engine builder, Jamie, today, and that's a major milestone. But having the AC cranking, it's making the work go better than a side of bacon with a short stack at Waffle House.
We got the motor training, drive shaft in, so we can get this thing on the ground, and we're good to go.
I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Can it be lower? Yes. Could it be faster? Yes. Could it a lot of things? Yeah. This right here is awesome.
So here you have it, 1965 Impala. Why am I so excited? We got it done in time, and we got it done in budget. Gas Monkey's gonna make some money on this one. I bought the car for $2,500, and I gave Aaron and the guys a budget of around 10 or 12 grand because at that point, I'm in the car for 15, and I think I can sell it for around 20 to 25 grand, and that's pretty decent money to make in 2 weeks' time.
When it came to the look of this car, we know we didn't have a lot of money, and we certainly didn't have a lot of time. It really had a good feel. We just needed to, A, adjust the attitude, and we know how we do that. We did it with the altitude, which is pretty low. We use Ride-Tech suspension, airbags all the way around, and then we're using their management system, which allows us to press of a button to go to 1 of 3 heights. Getting the car closer to the ground helps us in a lot of ways. There's a performance benefit, but the main thing is, my God, how well does it look? This thing is amazing.